And so one of the things I love chatting with them about is what I call the thought loop. And when I talk about the thought loop, is most of the time the thoughts that come in are thoughts that we've been thinking about for a very long time, right? And most of those thoughts are things we ruminate on, or maybe things that have happened that were not so great in our past, or even someone who said something to you that was not very kind. The human thing of all of us to do is to focus on the negative things. That is just humanity. We never think of the kind thing someone says to us, because we always think of the negative things stick with us more than the things that are positively said about us. And that's normal. That is you being human. And so I want to normalize that. But when I talk about, and I'm looking here at my thought loop just so I can stay on track, but the reason these things keep going is because of this thought loop. And maybe you can recognize yourself in this thought loop as I talk about it. And so and I want you to just, first of all, everything I teach is I want you to pay attention to what's happening in your body. And so right now, when I say something, I want you to just pay attention to what comes up and what's happening within your body. So if your heart rate starts to go up, or I say something and you feel something, just pay attention to it, but don't draw into it or draw any conclusions from it. Just notice it and just let it kind of pass on by and go, ooh, what is that? Because and we don't always do that. Sometimes we kind of engage with it a little bit too much. And that's what we do when we have trauma. When we have trauma, we're very hyper vigilant on things.